Okay, you're going to make the queen and the king exactly the same way as we did the rook and the pawn, just outlining around it, and then go to multiply, lathe, and spin it. If it's inside out, press F to flip it. If it has holes, patch them. We're going to add the cross to the top of this king, and it might surprise you, but we're actually going to use a disc to start it. And the reason for this is the disc has, you can control how many points a disc has. So click and drag a disc and then give it just a little bit of thickness so that you have the thickness of the cross. And I'll spin it around here so you can see that I have a disc with some thickness. You're going to push the letter N for numbers on your keyboard. And on sides, type in 13. The reason I did 13 is because there's 12 points all around the cross. If you count the points on the inside and on the tips, there's 12. But this one has a peak at the top, a little pointy design at the top of the cross. So we need one more point to do that. So type in 13 sides and then close that and hit enter to keep it. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on this little disc for a minute. And I want to leave the top three as this top pointy design here, because you can see it has 1, 2, 3 points. So I want to go to the next ones and make sure I'm in point mode and select those points there and there. And then I want to select the ones opposite them here and here, because I'm going to actually be pulling these points in to make this middle section of the cross. So shrink and stretch is the letter H for stretch. Press H and place your mouse in the center, click and pull to the left and down until you get it as close as you want it to be. Hit enter and click over here to deselect. So I want this to be just a little bit higher. I'm going to select it, hit T, and move it up to kind of match the design that they, match the design that they have. Remember to let go before you move your mouse. Okay, these are also wider. So I'm going to select the points there. And again, I'm going to use stretch, which is H. Put my mouse in the middle. And I'm just going to move my mouse away from me, up. And it's making them more pointy on the bottom than on the top. So I'm going to hit T for move and just move those up. Lastly, I want to do the bottom ones. Again, H for stretch. And didn't do it very symmetrically, so T. Move them into the position that you want. Hit spacebar and deselect. So you have a couple of options. There's a little dome base on this cross. If you want, you don't have to put it in there. I'm going to go to polygon mode. Make a circle around it. It's all selected. Hit T to move and move it into place. If you want the little dome, all I did is create a ball or a capsule and cut the top off of it and place it underneath it and then put it on. And I'll show you that in just a second. But if you just want just the cross, you can just place it on there. Here it is. Here's the one with the dome. that I placed under it on another layer. But you can put just the cross on it if you want. Just make sure it's in the center and check all your angles, and you're done.